Bonjour tout le monde et bienvenue à Learn French by Suchita. Je m'appelle Suchita, votre enseignante de la langue française, et dans cette vidéo, on va apprendre les articles contractés. Before we begin with this video, I would like to introduce you to my website www.learnfrenchbysuchita.com, where you will find recorded courses for all your French language needs. We have courses for DELF A1, DELF A2, DELF B1, TEF TCF recorded course, French phonetics as well. We have special courses for our school students ranging from grade 5 to grade 8. We also have courses for university students who are enrolled in certificate course or diploma course in Delhi University. And finally, we also have courses for our school students who are aiming to appear for their DELF Prim or DELF Junior examinations. So hurry up and check it out. So without any further ado, let's get into the video. And in this video, we are going to learn the contracted articles. And in French, they are known as les articles contractés. I have divided this series into 3 parts. So in first we'll learn les articles contractés avec A. In the second video we are going to learn les articles contractés avec de. And in the third video we are going to learn les exceptions. So let's begin with the video. Allez, before I begin with the contracted articles, I would like to give you a brief recap of the various types of articles. So the first types of articles that we learnt was les articles indéfinis. Les articles indéfinis, which means the indefinite articles. Okay, now the indefinite articles in French are un, une, des, out of which un and une, they mean a or an, and they, which means some. By the way, if you do not know what are indefinite articles, I am dropping the link in the card above. If you want, you can watch that video if you do not know what are indefinite articles. Alors, deuxième type de article, là, c'est les articles définis. That means the definite articles. So the definite articles in French are le, la, les, et l'apostrophe, which all of them mean the. So if you do not know what are definite articles, I'm again dropping the link in the card above. You can watch that video and then come back here again. So these are indefinite articles and these are definite articles. But in this video, we are going to learn the third type of articles, which are the contracted articles. Now, what are contracted articles? First of all, contracted articles are the articles which are formed with preposition plus the definite article. What does that mean? Alors, là, vous avez deux prépositions. You have 2 prepositions here, a et de. Alors, a, what does that mean? It's a preposition. It's not an article. It's a preposition. It has 3 meanings. It means in, at, or to. Okay? So, a preposition means in, at, or to. And the, which we are going to learn in the second part of the series, it means of, from, or about. Okay. Now, if I do not want to say in, at, or to, rather I want to say in the, at the, to the. So I will have to add the in this preposition. So when you add the into the preposition a, then whatever is formed are your contracted articles. So what is the in French? Just now I told you the is le, la, les ou l'apostrophe. They are your definite articles. Now I want to say in the or at the or to the. So what will I have to do? I'll have to add the into a. So here you have 4 options. A plus le, a plus la, a plus les et a plus l apostrophe. And what we get are some contractions that happen, and that is why these articles are known as the contracted articles, because here we are going to have certain contractions. So when you have a plus le, so a plus le do not come together Rather, if you have a plus le, the contraction happens and it becomes o. O. Okay? A plus la. So here it is written exactly in the same manner. A la. So there is no change. If you have a plus la vous allez écrire a la. D'accord? A plus le. So it together becomes o. The pronunciation is same. O et o. La. A plus L apostrophe. Again there is no change. So a L apostrophe. So in the second case and in the fourth case you do not have any change. A plus la c'est a la. A plus L apostrophe c'est a L apostrophe. Allez on répète. A plus le c'est o. A plus la, a la. A plus le, you have o. Et a plus L apostrophe c'est a L apostrophe. The meaning of all four of them would be in the, at the or to the. Why? Because a means in, at or to, and le, la, le, L apostrophe, all of them mean the. So of course the meaning for all of them would be in the, at the or to the. So why there are four cases here? That has been explained in the video where I explained the definite articles. So le we use for the things which are masculin singulier. La on utilise pour les choses qui sont féminins et singuliers. Les on utilise pour les choses qui sont plurielles. Et L apostrophe on utilise pour les choses qui commencent par une voyelle. And they should be singular also. So masculine singulier le and corresponding would be o. So for the masculine singular things you will use o. For the feminine singular things you will use ala. For the plural things you will use o. And for the words which begin with vowel and which are singular you are going to use a L apostrophe. Okay, so here I have written certain examples where we are going to apply les articles contractés avec a. So just now I told you have four articles contractés avec a et là vous avez o, à la, o et a L apostrophe. O vous utilisez pour masculin singulier. À la, féminin singulier. O pluriel. Et A L apostrophe pour les choses qui commencent par une voyelle et qui sont singuliers. Okay? So here we have certain examples. We are going to solve them together. Allez, les enfants parlent. Professeur. So first let's translate into English to understand it better. So the children speak dash professor. How do you translate into English? The children speak professor. So the meaning that will come out to be the children speak to the professor. So the meaning should be absolutely clear. It should be either in the or at the or to the. So here it is perfectly alright. The children speak to the professor. Perfectly alright. Now you have to select one amongst these four because the meaning of all four of them is in the, at the or to the. That you will select by looking at the word which is next to the dash. Now the word which is next to the dash is professeur. Now you have to look. Professeur, c'est masculin, féminin, pluriel, voyelle, what is it? So of course it is not plural. It doesn't even begin with vowel. So these options are ruled out. The word which is next to the dash, that's professeur, that's masculin singulier. So you are going to write O. Les enfants parlent au professeur. O. Okay. Now let's look at the second example. Nous donnons les disques. So we give the CDs or the discs dash enfant. Again, what is the meaning in English? We give the CDs to the children. So the meaning is perfectly alright. It should be either in the, at the or to the. Now you have to select one amongst these four, and the selection you will do by looking at the word which is next to the dash. The word which is next to the dash is very clearly plural. So if it is plural, you will not look at any other thing. If it is plural, it is always going to be O. A-U-X. And how will the pronunciation vary? It is les enfants parlent au professeur. Nous donnons les disques. Now this also has the pronunciation as O. But since after that you have a vowel. Enfant begins with a vowel. So liaison rule will be followed and you will say nous donnons les disques aux enfants. Aux enfants. Okay? We give the CDs to the children. Le garçon, the boy, dit, c'est le verbe dire, to say bonjour, teacher. So the boy says bonjour, what will you say in English? To the teacher. So the meaning is perfectly alright. It should be either in the, at the or to the. Only then you can apply article contracté avec a, because a means in, at or to. Now the boy says bonjour to the teacher. Now institutrice, you have to select one amongst these four. Institutrice is a word which is of course not plural, but it begins with a vowel. So if it begins with a vowel, you are of course going to use a L apostrophe, because institutrice that begins with a vowel I and it is singular. So if it is singular and begins with a vowel, you are going to use a L apostrophe. The boy says bonjour to the teacher. Il va, he goes, the verb is the verb aller, he goes école à pied. He goes dash school on foot. So he goes to the school. Again, I am telling you the meaning should be either in, at or to. So he goes to the school on foot. You will look at the word école for selecting amongst these four. Now the word école, that is of course not plural, but that begins with a vowel. That begins with a vowel and it is singular. So again you are going to use a L apostrophe. Il va à l'école à pied. He goes to the school on foot. Vous parlez. You speak. Petite fille. Small girl. So you speak to the small girl. Again the meaning is to the. So you will look at the word next to the dash to select one amongst these four. Petite fille. Et là c'est féminin singulier. See, how do you always select? You always see, is it plural? It is not plural. So this option is ruled out. Then see, does it begin with a vowel? No, it doesn't even begin with a vowel. So this option is also ruled out. Then check, is it masculine or feminine? Of course, fille, that's a girl, that's feminine. Alors, vous allez utiliser a, la. That's always the order. Always check plural, vowel, then check masculin ou féminin. Nous allons, we go, montagne pour skier. So we go to the mountain for skiing. Again, the meaning is okay, to the. So we go to the mountain. Look at this word. Again, you have to look at the word which is next to the dash, which is montagne. Follow this order. Is it plural? Montagne. No, it is not plural. Does it begin with a vowel? No, it doesn't even begin with a vowel. It begins with M. Then check, masculine or femina? Of course, it ends with E, so it is femina. Nous allons à la montagne pour skier. By the way, if you want to form any sentences wherein you are using the contracted articles with a, you can mention them in the comment section below. I am going to read it out.